Welcome back, y'all. This is just to start off the video, me trying to be creative and failing. You know, that's just to make the rest of you guys feel better about what you've done with this week, because that's pretty much a representation of what my week has been like. So why don't we just jump right into this video? But I'm not fancy, so I can't cut it. So we're just gonna start. Okay. See, that's where we would cut it if I knew how to do that. All right, let's start this vlog. So on Monday this week, I had a crummy Monday. Let me tell you, it's been a long time since I've had a crummy Monday. And it was one of those days where I literally got dressed all cute like I usually do. And then I looked in the mirror and I said, nope, it's not one of those days. And I got back into sweatpants and went to class 20 minutes late. So, you know, that's what I did on my Monday. So the rest of the day was kind of just like that. And then I decided, you know what? I feel like I need some time with the man upstairs. So I have this place that I like to go. It's my favorite spot down here. There's a field next to the temple. It's like 10 minutes from my house. So I got some crappy food because I was feeling crappy. And I got my scriptures and I went to the field with a picnic blanket, and I just had spent like a couple hours just on the field, reading my scriptures, being with the Lord next to the temple, and just having that spirit. And honestly, it helped me a lot. And the rest of my week was pretty fun. So, okay, now that's out of the way. Tuesday rolled along. Tuesday was a big day for me. I am a student coordinator for the Domestic and Sexual Violence Prevention Program here at Eastern Arizona College. And I had a guest speaker come down, and he talked about fostering and developing healthy relationships, and it was a great speech. And throughout the day, I was like, oh man, you know, like, this is something I'm really proud of. I should have invited my mom, but I was like, well, it's already too late because it was the day of, and I was like, it's too late. I don't want to text her and make her feel bad. And so like I didn't, but then I kept having this thought, and I was like, I'm just gonna text her. So I texted her and I was like, Mom, this is something I'm really proud of, and I'm really upset because I should have invited you. Like, that was my bad. And then she called me and she was like, I'm on my way with Samuel. And I was just like, what a great mom. And it meant a lot. It was really cool. And I had a lot of friends there, and they all came up to me afterwards, and they were all like, you did so good, and I can't believe you put all this together. And it was a really good night, and I really enjoyed it. By the way, we're giving out free t-shirts for my club. So if you didn't get a free t-shirt, I'll hook it up. Come find me. And then, also that day, I went to a restaurant that's local. I don't want to say it because, you know, I don't want to, like, you know what? I'm going to say it. I went to La Casita, and it was bad. And I had some chicken, and I was like, when I was eating it, I was kind of like, this isn't very good. And it definitely gave me food poisoning. So, everyone go to Casa Manana because that's way better. And also, Casa Manana sponsor me because I'm shouting you out, and, you know, all my subscribers are going to go now. So, hashtag sponsor me. Anyway, so Tuesday I was like kind of feeling gross, but like it didn't really hit yet. And then Wednesday came along, and I had a second batch of chicken, and that night was rough. Like, it was a rough Wednesday night. But before that happened, I spent the day with my mom. It was really fun. She was like, oh, too bad you do have classes. And so I was like, oh, I guess I shouldn't go to my classes. And so I went to like one class to turn in my work, and then didn't go to the rest of my classes, and it was great. And then I hung out with my girlfriends on Wednesday. It was super fun. Hang out was so delicious, and we just hung out at each other's house, and I love being their company. They were super great. You know who you are. And then, so Wednesday was like a really, really bad night. So Thursday, the whole day too, I was like sick. And this was like the first time I've been sick since I've been down here. And so I was like, man, I really do not like being sick alone. And so I don't recommend. It's not fun. But no matter what, I was having a treat yourself Thursday. I decided from the beginning of the week, I was like, you know what? It's been a while. I need a treat yourself day. I picked Thursday. And then it came around, and I was not feeling good, and I was like, you know what? I'm still treating myself because why not? So I treated myself. I went out and I got a scalp treatment, and it was like, it like wash your hair and then condition it, and it was so nice. And then I also got a facial. I've never had a facial before, but that was so good. Shout out to EAC, the cosmetology school. Also, hashtag sponsor me. Also, shout out to Emmy, because she's the one who did my stuff. Awesome. But that night I was still feeling sick, and then James and Brian came over, and it was so nice, and they like brought me food and stuff. Or they didn't bring me food because I was feeling nauseous, but they brought me Jolly Ranchers because that was like the only thing I wanted. So what a pal. And then Friday came, just like Friday came for everyone else. And I was like, you know what? I'm feeling better. And I was like, the only way I'm going to have a good day is to like, just like feel good. So I like got dressed, I did my hair, did my makeup, I wore a cute outfit, and I was just like, I'm ready for the day. And I had a good day. I like, my computer teacher, professor, brought in his pug because I asked him to bring in his dog one day, and he did, and it was so cute. And then I had a good day, and I came home, and then I just laid in bed like all day. And I was waiting for James to come over so we can watch the new Riverdale episode, and he was like, okay, I'll be over in 2 hours. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna rest my eyes. Or he said, I'm gonna be over in like 5 minutes. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna rest my eyes. And then I laid down for like 2 minutes, it felt like. And then I looked at my phone, and it's been 2 hours. And I was like, James, where are you? And he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna shower and do all this stuff, and then I'll be right there. And I was like, that's what you said 2 hours ago. He said he got occupied. Whatever. But anyways, he came, and he was knocking on the door, and he's like, I'm here. And I was like, open the door, and he's like, it's locked. And so I was like, well, then jump through the window. And he was like, you're kidding. And I was like, no, maybe if you were here 2 hours ago, I would have let you in, but now you have to jump through the window. So I made him jump through the window. That was funny. Also, I was playing Christmas music all day. I started doing that now, Christmas music. And I know I'm gonna get some haters out there who are like, can't do Christmas music, it's not even Thanksgiving. You know what, I don't like Thanksgiving, so Christmas music it is. Anyways, Friday was okay. Then Saturday came, and it was my last football game. And let me tell you, I could not be more ecstatic to not have color guard anymore. So that was awesome. It was like a great day, even though, you know, I'm not talking about, we still did whatever. But it was just good to be done. And then one was like, let's have a party. And it ended up just being me, James, and Brian. And then we went to McDonald's to go get food after the game. And I got a Happy Meal, and I was like, they were like, do you want extra fries or apples? And I was like, ooh, I'm gonna be a healthy queen, I'm gonna get some apples. So I ordered the apples instead of the extra fries, which I was really nervous about. Then we leave, we pull out, I look at my thing, there are no apples. And I was like, I know they didn't give me extra fries. And I was like, James, turn around. And I had to yell at him for like 2 minutes to turn around. So he finally turned around. I go in there, and I go up to the dude, and I was like, look, this is my Happy Meal. It is now a sad meal because it has no apples in it. And I wanted my apples. And so he says, let me fix that for you, ma'am. It goes back there, and he brings me back 2 apples. And I said, thank you. Now this is an extra Happy Meal. And it was so worth it. And the apples were delicious, let me tell you. And basically that's how I party. We came home, we watched a movie, and then that was it. And I fell asleep halfway through the movie. So if anyone wants to party, hit me up because I'm good at it. And then Sunday today, just went to church. I attempted, I already showed you guys, I attempted to make that cake. Yeah, we'll just leave that at that. And I was also, like, last week when I filmed this video, I was like, oh, I don't need to look cute, whatever. And then today I was like, oh, I'm gonna look cute next week, and it's gonna be all, but I look the exact same. So sorry about that. Cross your fingers for next week. Hopefully nobody knows. And I thought I'd just share a little quote with you guys because this is something that like always helped me when I was learning to love myself and things like that. So this quote, it was like, if you ever have a bad thought about yourself, tell it to go to hell, because that's exactly where it came from. That's actually from my man Brigham Young. So if there's any, you know, like haters out there and they're like, oh my gosh, she said hell, take it up with Brigham, because, so, well,